Dead by Daylight, a game most of you surely have heard of. Well, mostly because of my channel. But if you're someone that is new to my content, I'm gonna introduce you to the game. Dead by Daylight is a 2016 asymmetrical horror in quotations game. It is a game in where a team of 4 survivors go up against one killer with the goal of repairing 5 generators with the hopes of escaping. This may not seem like a hard game to understand, but if that were the case, I wouldn't be making this video. Because in this video, I'm gonna be telling you my personal problems with the game and why, honestly, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But before I give my problems with the game, I want to start it off with the positives of the game. Dead by Daylight for me is a game I can enjoy both alone and with people. It is a game where, not gonna lie, it's kinda hard to get sick of it. Well, unless you've been playing it for 5 years. And it's all due to the very thing all of you killer and survivor mains keep on breaking through your matches. That being perks. To be honest, when I say that perks are everything in this game, I mean they are everything. Because perks have the power to completely change the outcome of the match. Though you may disagree with me. You gotta at least agree that perks are the reason why the game is even fun to begin with. You can do a chase build, a generous build, a speed build, my personal favorite, a sabo build, a flashlight saving build. There's just so many fucking builds you can do. Like, the possibilities are endless. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh yeah, also, when you play with friends, it's guaranteed that you're gonna have almost guaranteed that you're gonna have a great time. Trust me, try it. But it also depends on who you're playing with. I'll talk about that more later on, but to be honest, Dead by Daylight is an alright game that if you want, you can get it. I won't stop you. The game normally is $20, but sometimes it goes on sale. Sometimes. You might think this isn't a big deal, but with all the shit that I'm about to talk about, this is a problem. Because I have run out of good things to say about the game. Now, let's talk about the negatives, and why I personally wouldn't recommend this game to anyone, not even my worst enemy. So, I don't know when you're watching this video, but right now, at this very moment, it's July 30th of 2025, and I believe The Walking Dead chapter was released, containing the survivors Michonne and Rick Grimes, alongside a legendary skin for Rick Grimes, Daryl Dixon, which would make The Walking Dead the 36th chapter in Dead by Daylight. Yes, you heard right, the 36th chapter in Dead by Daylight, with each chapter containing 1 killer, or at the most, 2 survivors. And with a roster only growing larger and larger every 3 months, this can be really overwhelming for a new player, because there are now a total of 40 killers and 48 survivors. And I'm not done. Let's not forget about that. Each killer and survivor have their own unique perks. 3 unique perks, which would mean that on July 30th of 2025, there are 264 perks in Dead by Daylight, with 120 belonging to the killers and 144 belonging to the survivors, with these perks doing completely different things from each other. But if we want to count the perks that don't belong to anyone, then we would have a total of 294. But I could be wrong, I'm not an expert at math, but my point is, there's over 100 perks in this game, and I could totally understand why a beginner would feel overwhelmed. But how do you get those perks, you may ask? Well, if we're talking about free characters, all you have to do is simply just level them up until you get the perks you want in the Blood Web. But what if you want characters or perks from a chapter? Well, it depends if the chapter is licensed or not. If it's not licensed and original, you can either pay with shards, the in-game currency you get by simply playing the game, or you can just buy them with orc cells, which is equivalent to real-life money. Basically V-Bucks from Fortnite, but in the game. But if the chapter is licensed, then just pay up. There's no way around it. Now, the price. Right now, I can see all the chapters are on sale for now, due to the release of The Walking Dead. Dead by Daylight chapters can cost from $5 to $12, with each of them, as I previously said, containing killers or survivors. This may not seem like much. I mean, $5 for a killer or a survivor doesn't really sound that bad. But things start to change when you realize there's 36 chapters in this game. And not gonna lie, this video is already taking too much of my time and I don't feel like doing the math. So I'm gonna leave that up to you. But just keep in mind that this game is $20. So those $20 plus all the DLCs in the game, I'm pretty sure we will be getting close to $100 or so. And before you say, no one's getting forced to pay for the chapters, just think of the huge disadvantage the new players have to fucking deal with. They would most likely feel forced to spend money on the game if they at least want to stand a chance against their killer or survivor they're going up against. Let's say a new player joins the game and they decide to play survivor. And after countless attempts of nothing but just dying to the killer, they might just get tired and go on YouTube to look for the best survivor builds. And actually, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna look up the best survivor builds in Dead by Daylight right now. Just what I expected. Because the builds you just saw are mostly made up of perks locked behind DLC characters. And honestly, I can't understand the people that defend this game calling it not pay to win. Because if that's not pay to win, I don't know what is. Now, before I made this video, this was my main motivation to make this. Because it was about time someone addressed the community of this fucking game. And if any of the shit I previously said didn't turn you off from the game, trust me, what I'm about to say will definitely make you think twice before getting this game. And I'm sorry if you noticed a sudden change in the tone of my voice, but all my energy is going to this part of the video. Because the community of this game just fucking pisses me off. And multiple times it has made me rethink why I play video games. Because if you're new to the game or have been playing for a couple years, people won't hesitate to fucking fling the living fuck out of you for not playing the game the way they want you to play it. It doesn't matter if you're good or you're bad. If you commit just one tiny little mistake, you're getting harassed in the fucking endgame chat. And I myself, a veteran of 5 years, have seen this happen multiple times. What you're seeing right now on screen is a clip from the aftermath of a match I had with a Huntress player and my friend Camden. And for what I remember, I got destroyed, but the Huntress was actually a really good player. I just wish I wasn't the only one that said GG's in a non-toxic way, unlike Billy Badass over here. And when I try to defend a Huntress player, all of a sudden I get fucking shit-talked just for saying that she did well? Like what? Here's another instance of someone getting harassed in the endgame chat, this time by their own teammates. Because for context, it was at night, and I was playing Killer, Pinhead to be specifically, with a very annoying build, and I ended up getting I think it was a 3k? I think someone escaped. But what happened was, in the endgame chat, after the match was over and I killed, well, I can't remember who I killed, but someone was clearly very upset at a Lara Croft player for lacking experience in the game. What I believe happened was the Lara Croft player kept on taking their chances on a hook. The Lara Croft player didn't know that when you try to take your chance, people can't save you during the animation. This made me feel really bad for the Lara Croft player because I talked to them through Steam after the whole thing happened and they told me that they don't really play the game that much. Which is understandable and it's not really their fault. And it's just doing that to someone that doesn't really play the game that much just kind of seems unfair. At least to me. Now, something that recently happened was, a couple of days ago, I was playing Killer and I was playing the Ghoul, also known as Ken Kaneki. And I happened to get a 4K because the last 2 survivors remaining just gave up. Well, I'm pretty sure you can see the aftermath of the match on your screen right now. But what happened was, after the match was done, I was just chilling, listening to music, and then all of a sudden I see the endgame chat and I see these motherfuckers. No, one motherfucker fucking making fun of my fucking profile picture that I made myself on Blender and calling me a weeb and shit. I was so in this guy's head that he literally brought up the way my name is pronounced. To some of you that don't know, my name is pronounced Daz. Daz is short for my middle name, Daziel, because very close friends of mine don't call me by my first name. And just when I thought this couldn't get worse, pretty much the same thing happened a couple of days ago, but this time, the person that was shit-talking added me on Discord. And let me tell you this, it has been years since the last time I was attacked by the color of my skin. And not gonna lie, I forgot how it felt like to be discriminated against, until this motherfucker added me on Discord. And I don't know what the fuck I did. That got this motherfucker so mad that he added me on Discord and started making fun of the color of my skin. Besides just playing the game and fulfilling my role as the killer. Because just in case you didn't know, killers are supposed to kill. Like, hello? I'm not your English teacher to fucking tell you the definition of the word killer. Like, what the fuck? Then he sends me a picture of how much money he fucking has in his bank account. Like, okay. And then after that, he just keeps on sending me more fucking unhinged shit that shouldn't be on the internet. Well, but I think you got the message. This community really pisses me off, and I don't think it's worth paying $20 to experience all this bullshit. But now, I'm gonna talk about something personal. So if you want, you can click off the video because I don't have anything else to say besides I don't think you should get the game. But if you want to stay for the last part of the video, I just want to clear out that I will not be featuring anyone of the Dead by DOS 2024 video in my future content, which is now unlisted by the way, because I honestly don't want that video on my channel. And before you ask, yes, this is directly linked with this one post I made 3 months ago. Because I am done with Discord friends. I have come to the conclusion that this app Discord is full of just shitty people. And I don't mean people that treated me like shit, no. Because using Discord is what I used to do whenever I wanted a break from people in real life. And it was like that for about a year or so until like recently. I don't know if it's a Discord problem or a Dead by Daylight community problem, but most of the people I've met through Discord are just fucking disgusting. That may have been a little bit of a harsh word, but that is just how I see things now. Because the people that I've met through Discord and that play this game are just... You know what? Maybe it's a problem of both DBD and Discord. Because ever since I stepped a foot in this fucking place, all I've seen is fucking school dropouts, suicidal people, pedophiles, people that literally don't go outside and don't have a life besides fucking Discord. And I can no longer just be around those people. Those people just fucking, they disgust me. And I think it's just time for me to just focus on the people that I know personally and I've known for years, instead of fucking making friends through this fucking piece of shit app. Because I swear, fucking Discord is like the fucking home of the fucking weirdos, bro. Oh yeah, and also, the Dead by DOS 2024 video isn't the only video I've set to unlisted. There is a lot of other videos that I've made with people that I've met I honestly don't want on my channel, and I just set to unlisted. Well, that is pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to say besides thank you for listening to what I have to say, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, depending on the time you're watching the video. Because that was my problem with Dead by Daylight.